Okay, boys, hopefully you can hear me. This is a little experiment to see if I can give you feedback visually by working on my iPad with my pencil. So what I have to do is take a screenshot of your work and get my red pen here and see. Right, so first person, Jack. Nearly there, Jack, but I see some horizontal lines here. And that's these ones here. And they don't exist in a 2-point perspective drawing. So they're going wrong. This one slightly doesn't know where it's going over here. That's slightly wrong. So we just need to correct those. And I'm not sure what this one over here is doing. It doesn't know where it's going, does it? So don't worry about it. I think you're still a little confused. There's also, again, we have, we have these lines are horizontal, aren't they? Because they're parallel with the horizon, which is that line there. We don't have any horizontal lines in a 2-point perspective drawing. We only have the horizon, and that's it. These ones all need to go to a vanishing point. So let me try and redraw just the bits that you've got wrong. Okay, so over here on this left-hand tall building, we've got this vanishing point. Really, if I just kind of draw a line up, you want it that tall, it's going to be like this, see? And there's your corner, and that goes down to there, like this. I mean, obviously these lines are fine. This line here is fine because it's going to this vanishing point here. So really all of this here needs to be erased. Now, of course, you've tried to put detail in here, which is fantastic. But those details also need to go to the vanishing point. So let's just kind of, I'm a bit wobbly, I'm sorry about that. It's more like this, you see, in line with the vanishing point. So be like that. And then when we're sure we've got these lines here right, we're going to delete these because we don't need them anymore and they confuse us, you see. Right, the next thing we look at in this building is these tops of these windows. So we've got the verticals, that's fine. You've even done the reflections on the windows, that's lovely. So the tops and the bottoms of the windows also need to go to the vanishing point. So I'm trying to draw this really straight with my without a ruler. So you see here, now I just get my razor and I just rub out those bits there. So that is the actual top of the windows. Where is the actual bottom of the windows? Well, let's say it's somewhere like that. So we draw this vertical line down to there, that down to there, and then we erase the little bits that we don't need anymore. They were just helping us. See what oops, I've erased some of that. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Just, right. Okay, just delete that. So do you see it's beginning to look a little bit more 3D, a little bit more realistic? So yeah, we've got some verticals for the front door, and then this one again here lines with the vanishing point. So if I was to get my ruler, it would line up with that vanishing point, okay? Yeah, so where else do we think? Yep, this one is fine, that's good. But now we can delete that bit and we're getting a bit confused. We don't need that one there either. And we certainly don't need that, so we can rub that out between here and here. Now, let's try and think about this left-hand building here. So that's right. That's right, because it lines to this vanishing point. And now these lines, where are they going to go? They are going to go to this vanishing point over here. So let me change colour. And we're going to see if it lines up. So actually, it's very close to the horizon line, isn't it? So it's actually more like that. Oh, that's not the straightest of lines, but you see what I mean? So this line here, I'm drawing a bit thicker, is your bottom of your building. Let me just delete this. And then what about this top of the building? Well, the top of the building is actually also got to line up to that vanishing point. You see what I mean? Slightly wrong. Whee! So you don't need to draw that line with your pencil. Really, you only need to draw that line there. Okay, I was just showing you to show you where that. So this is your. Oh, sorry. Let's change our colour. So this is your top of your building and that's your bottom of your building. Okay. Right, still on Jack's here. The point about this, Jack, is that you are only doing, unless it's a, sorry, let's go yellow this side. Unless it's a vertical line, which is a vertical here, vertical there, then it's going to go to the vanishing point. So you've done this one, right, at the bottom. Yeah, it goes to the vanishing point, doesn't it? Whoops. But what are you doing putting these going off into the distance? They're not going to the vanishing point, are they? So very easy to correct. We need to redraw them so that they are, so that this line here is correct. Okay, try and make my pen a bit thicker. How do I do that? Like that. And then these lines just need to be going to the vanishing point as well. So they'd be just something like that. Okay. And then this one as well goes way down there. Of course, we don't need these ones, do we? Because that's not part of the building. So we can delete them or rub them out after we have drawn in the building lines. So this one's just vertical, so these need to go up to here. Okay, so that would be more accurate. This bit here, absolutely correct. Well done. It looks like it is going to this vanishing point over here on the left. This line, any line that's here to show the edge of the building, also needs to go to this vanishing point on the left. So like that, something like that. Okay. Again, rub out the bits. Whoops, rub out the bits I don't need there. So there. Okay. And just one more, Jack. Not sure what's going on here. I think there's a building here. Let's put it on the same plane as this. So same plane as this building. Going to go like that, and that's correct. And then what happens to get the side of the building? Well, it needs to go to this vanishing point on the left. So it's something like, yeah, like that. Okay. And this one is going a bit down because it's going something like that. Okay, so it's going to be more like that. And can you begin to see how it looks a little bit more realistic? This door over here, let's change colour to green. This door, now this top line here is slightly wrong. It needs to go to this vanishing point, so it's more like that. These are straight, so that's fine. And this one again is fine, so that's good. This line is going to the left-hand vanishing point. Okay. Now this shop just needs to be more like aligned with the top of that door. Okay. Next thing that's slightly wrong is these windows. So this window here, top of it, which vanishing point do you think it's going to go to? Well, it's going to go to the left one, isn't it? Because it's on the left hand side, and that one as well. So it's more like that. As soon as you get closer to the horizon line down here, it's a little less of an acute angle. And then over here, these ones are right, but this line needs to go over slightly slanting downwards because it's going to that one. Okay, so it's slightly like that. And slightly more slanting downwards because it's also going to that one because it's on the right-hand side. If you think about this as a dividing line here, that is going to show you that this is the left-hand side, this is the right-hand side. So unless we're showing the back of a building, or the side of a building, it's going to go like this. So this side of this building over here is going to go to that one there. And I'm only drawing it to here because this building is blocking it, you see? Okay. The other thing that we need to do is, I'm just going to delete these, is we need to get rid of this. Sorry, I'm going to change colour. This line doesn't need to be there because that's still the corner of this building. That's not right. Doesn't look right. So delete, erase, erase, erase. And then if you wanted to make it look like there was, so say this is the pavement, okay, and this bit here, pavement, then you could say, okay, well, the road is coming like this. down here, and there's going to be more buildings here, but we won't draw them because they're too bit complicated. And then this one is coming down here, and then those are where those lines go down, you know, the centre of the road. Okay, so that's how you make yours a little bit more accurate in perspective, Jack. Okay.